G'day, welcome back to another video. It's finally finished. The Kyosho Optima Pro replica that I started working on well over a year ago. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, click up the top, go back and check out the earlier videos. My last video for this one, I painted the undertray. So that's all done. Now I've got the body done, finally. I think it looks okay. Yeah, from a distance. What do they say? It's good from afar, but far from good. Anyway, my plan would have been go through this video, show you how I did it, and it might be helpful. In this case, it's probably more like this is how you don't do it. So first off the bat, you might be wondering where I got the parts. It's basically a re-release Optima chassis, standard Optima. And I'm using Pargustore alloy wheels and marwanRC reproduction OT66 tyres. Did the tyre lettering on them, of course. And the body is Team Bluegroove, and most of the stickers are MCI decals. There's a few ones here and there that I took out of an Optima kit, but yeah, most of them are MCI. And yeah, TBG body. So I'll leave links in the description for all those bits. So that's basically how it looks. Reasonably good, I think, from afar. So we got the undertray done, of course, to match the top. That idea was one I got from Glenn Barclay at RC Legends and Tamiya Legends. He actually had one painted like a magazine. I can't remember what magazine, but many years ago a magazine was out, had a Optima Pro in it, and it was all white with blue around these areas, kind of faded in and all that. Looked pretty good. So anyway, he did the undertray as well, so I thought, good idea, I'll give that a crack myself. The motor, if you didn't watch the previous videos, it's a Kyosho Le Mans 490. That should be good enough for this, if and when I run it. I probably will, but don't know when. One thing you might notice is this mark here in the brown. Yeah, wasn't quite dry. Like, it was only about an hour later. I put the body on, and the undertray scratched it on the way down. It also scratched the yellow off of the back there, in the back corners. Probably can't see it from there, doesn't really matter too much. But as far as the brown goes, that'll be alright. I'll just hit it with a little bit more brown. And I might put tape on the inside or something, stop it scratching it up. So I'll kind of brush over, go through how I got it looking like this. Started off, of course, you know, trim out and wash the body. And I did it with liquid mask, so I put liquid mask, sprayed that on the inside there. Then on the outside, you know, go and mark your lines where you need to cut. And it was kind of when I cut out these big brown areas here, or maybe just inside the red, that's kind of when I decided my cutting is not good enough. Wavy, very wavy, as you can probably see. They're not real good lines at all. But yeah, so what I did there, I thought I'll go around, I'll try the red at least. With the red, mask it off, and then I just decanted some PS2. I just sprayed it into the lid and just brushed it on. And I plan to do that with the rest, and then, I don't know, I got brave, I guess, or stupid, one or the other. And I thought, no, I'll just go over it with liquid mask again and cut the rest of it out by hand. So I used one of these light boards, or light pad, whatever you want to call it. They're only pretty cheap, and it's good it's good for tracing stuff, but it's also good you can see where you're cutting. Didn't really help me a great deal. I was still wavy in the lines, but I could see it a lot better. And that resulted in some nice wavy lines. And it's also, as a tip for you, liquid mask going over the paint isn't a good idea, because twice it's happened to me so far where I've got a painted area, put a liquid mask over the top, and the paint might be months and months old. same as this was. But yeah, it seems to soften the paint. Maybe not so much when the liquid mask first goes on or dries, but when you put another layer of paint over that, it seems to have some kind of reaction, and it makes the paint underneath go a bit soft. So keep an eye out for that. So the paints I used was Tamiya PS6 for the yellow. I ended up backing that with PS12 silver so that I could do other paint. I did the yellow first. I know you should do the dark colours first and all that, but I was being different. And the red line on it is PS2 Tamiya. Now we get a bit tricky here. We got, as you can see, there's a bit of pearl in the brown there. So what I did, I used PS58 Pearl Clear from Tamiya. Put that over first, and then I used, this is where it gets a bit tricky, Createx illustration colours. I used, this one's Burnt Umber, as you can see there. And then I backed that up with Sepia, which is basically black. And that's our Burnt Umber right there, before the backing. And now with the backing on. So that's our brown. Now for the gold, I used SMS Pearl Chocolate Brown. I'll get that right way up, like that. And that's quite a good paint, goes on nicely. Acrylic, good for polycarb. So that went on quite nicely too. That one I ended up backing with a bit of PS12 silver. So that's our paint colours. So yeah, I just went, you know, had a couple of old pictures off the internet of the original Optima Pro. I think the re-release is a little different, which reminds me I have to get one of them. But yeah, I wanted it as original looking for the vintage as I could get it. I can get that. I might use double-sided tape on there to hold that down. A couple of things I made mistakes with, where the lines are situated and all that. You might notice, especially if you look at the re-release picture, there's gold where that brown is. The gold doesn't just follow the red line there; it comes right out here. So yeah, it should have been like 5mm thick, not 1 or 2. Anyway, whatever. Kind of thinking maybe I'll have another crack at this body, just do the whole lot with liquid mask and really take me time cutting. I don't know. My cutting's just not getting any better. I've been practicing and practicing, but it seems to be the same. Anyway, I'll stick at it. Yeah, so that's it. It's all ready for action. Overall, I'm quite happy with it. I mean, you know, you look at it over here with the rest, I think it looks fantastic. But yeah, it's just up close. You can pick and pick and keep picking, which is what I tend to do after I build something. So I'll have a quick look around it up close, and that'll be that. So yeah, I just planned this to be a quick video, show you how it is and where I kind of went wrong. Really got to get on to practicing that cutting straight lines. Well, that's it. Kind of short and sweet. It's done. It's over. Unless I go back and do the body again. In very much no hurry to do that, so maybe one day when I'm really bored. Alrighty, catch you later.